Hi guys, welcome to my throne. Yeah, I see. You've come here to either find out how to rebirth or because this is my ninth episode of my survival game series. Also, this is a clickbait throne. I do not actually own a castle. So, here is the order of how I would do it. Food, wood cutting, crafting, mining. It is a kind of a weird uh, pattern that I would do. The reason I say pattern is because you're going to be rebirthing multiple times. I've already did my first rebirth loss video. Also, if you guys don't have the professional swimmer or you don't want these sharks to attack you, just make these wooden paths. That means you don't have to make a boat. And yeah, they do take up a lot of wood, but future you will be thankful. So for food, I recommend first of all getting a steel smelter, which is this bad boy, the steel smelter, costing 4 shingles, 6 wooden planks, 4 iron nails, and 10 bricks. So yeah, this is quite the expensive thing. But you could just get yourself an axe. You don't need this, but it will speed up the process a lot more to get this farming scythe. So to get this farming scythe, you need 2 steel, which I have 7, or you could just like kill some steel player. That would be and that would be good. Steel nail and 2 tool handles, and to get this farming scythe, that means that you can harvest like about four path blocks. You would also like a shovel. You need a shovel if you're gonna do anything to do with farming. And I recommend getting yourself just harvest some cabbage. It's easy for me since I have the double resource game pass, but for you, just harvest some cabbage until you get a massive farm. Because when I say massive, I mean, and also, before you guys even do any of this, make sure you own a private server. They're free, and it's gonna help out a ton. You know what else is free and helps out a ton? Subscribing. So click that subscribe button for future videos, future tutorials like this. Since I haven't actually really done tutorials, and I managed to extend my farm to a laggy amount. Actually, you may say, bro, if your farm is that big, why do you only have 233 cabbage? Yeah. I just made this farm, that's why. And if you look in these chests, they're full of cabbages. They're literally at their maximum. Uh, yeah, there are going to be like bushes and trees in the way, but those don't really harm the experience. But stones can, same thing with bushes, but stones is easy. Bushes, just try to get rid of them. I hate bushes. My god, they're so annoying. Alright. Also, cabbages are so easy to grow. They literally have 3 stages. First of all are the baby stage. Then there's the adolescent stage. And then there's the emo stage. I don't know. Here's this middle close to adult stage. Finally, there's the full cabbage stage. Now, when they're not full adult stage, you can still harvest them and get XP. Warning: you'll only get 1 cabbage per harvest if you do that. But if you wait until they fully grow up, you get 4 cabbages, which makes sense because harvesting means that when I say 4 cabbages, I'm saying with the 2 times resource game pass. I'm not sure about without the game pass. And I have quite the big farm here. My farm is that big, it's quite noticeable on the entire map. And this is why I need a private server, because literally the entire server is gonna hate you and destroy your farm and ruin it. And just ruin all your hard work. Also, so that's why in a private server, no one will ruin your work, so you can just leave and come back. And alright, so my food level currently is level 9. I'll just go through this entire thing, and then I'll see how much levels I have. Alright, so food level right there. Also, like I said, you guys don't need to get this farming scythe. It just makes the job a lot faster, and you also don't need tool power at all because no matter what tool you have, even if you have that tiny rock, that they all one shot these crops. I was gonna say cabbage, but you guys could use something else. You don't need to be cabbage. By the way, I don't recommend using chili peppers because those take the longest time to grow out of anything. And every crop gives the same amount of XP. So it doesn't really matter if you guys use cabbages or not if you really want XP. Also, you can see down there, I'm already past 2,000 cabbage. Yeah, that's just you don't need, it doesn't need to be cabbage. And farming, the reason why I'm farming cabbage is because it's very easy to get, or it's very easy to grow. I need farming XP, and also you need cabbages because they heal you. And because of how easy it is to get cabbage, it's better than like getting a bunch of like farming other foods that heal you. Because like there are other foods that heal you, but at the same time, oh, my inventory is full. I have officially become slow. Guys, is that bad that my inventory is full and I'm in dark steel? Okay. Now I have a slowness debuff. This has actually never happened to me before. Okay, almost 3,000 cabbage later, everything has been harvested, and oh god, I am slow. I am slow. Now, when you're this slow, the best thing... Oh, I can make a reinforced chest. I might as well make that. Alright, boom. Because I could just make a nice juicy treasure chest now. But, because the reinforced chest allows... Okay. Fill that up. Alright. Now, I don't recommend having unless you have the increased inventory side or like the admin backpack, I don't really recommend having over 1,000 on you unless you're gonna like replant this. And you guys don't have to do this, but I'm gonna break this oak tree. You can break trees with scythes to get that bad. You need to break like 100 of them. Alright, get that tree. Would recommend getting tool power if you're doing this, since this scythe sucks at destroying trees. Although you do upgrade your wood cutting level. Anyway, after all that, I got up to food level 13. Fun fact, by the way, you get more farming XP by actually placing down the crops than actually farming them. So if I got that high, I'm gonna get even higher. So keep in mind, I'm at food level 13. Alright, let the grinding continue. I would recommend getting an auto clicker if you're gonna for this strategy, but I'm not using an auto clicker because I don't know. My farm was smaller than this, and so I just don't use auto clickers. And now my farm is this big. Maybe I do need to get an auto clicker. Also, I'm not even halfway done with planting, and most of them have already started to grow. Bro, by the time I'm done planting these, they're all gonna be done growing. That's perfect. That's why I need a massive farm as well. So then you could go for round 2, as soon as possible, getting you even more farming levels. By the way, you could get the biggest cabbage farm ever, but judging by inventory size, I wouldn't recommend it because you will run out of inventory size and it will be a waste of time, because trust me, you don't need that much cabbages. Cabbages are great, you need cabbages in the game, but do you really need like 1,000? Also, my farming level's already gone up that much. And also, you can't actually harvest these baby ones, because if you do, you get absolutely nothing, even with the 2 times resource. So I recommend not doing that. And if you really want to get a bunch of cabbages, this does not help with XP at all, but if you want to get too many cabbages, you could get the Rebirth where you get the double harvesting, which I would not recommend unless you have like 1 billion Rebirth coins. So yeah, okay, I'm done farming. Alright, and that's my level. It's actually not as high as and didn't go higher than it did before, but it didn't give me as much XP as I did before. But keep in mind, you have to get even more XP per level. Also, if you miss some along the way, just check. before I go for round 2. It's not really gonna matter in the long run, but alright. Also, my bag is almost full, so let me just fix that real quick. So I've emptied out my inventory quite a bit and got rid of like 1,000 stone, like 100 hide, 100 leaves, like no 200 leaves and 200 wood. Now everything's been grown back. We're gonna go for even more rounds until I get to level 25. Level 25. Next is wood cutting. Oh yeah, you can get your crafting level increased just by placing these wood. That's another reason why I do this instead of getting a boat or a horse. So just go to the mainland and just chop down every tree you can see. By the way, if you break these shrubs down here, the bushes, and even if they have berries, it still counts as a bit of XP, but these trees give more XP. They're also a lot more common to get. And you can mine the big ones, because those give a lot more XP. Alright, the best actual, as you can see here, the easiest way to do it very fast is just break the tree and run away. Don't even pick up the resources, because it will fill up your inventory, and it makes in the end, it will just make your inventory full. You do need some for the crafting, which you'll see later. Alright, so just mine a bunch of trees. If you want some, you can get some, but your inventory will become full and make it very slow. So just mine the trees and ignore the loot. And look at that. See? It's all because I just ignore the loot and just go for even more trees to get the XP. Because I'm looking for XP, not loot. Alright, so wood cutting has been maxed out. That was easy. Now craft. Now with all that leaves that we got, just craft a bunch of rope. This is definitely not worth it. What have I done? Now that should help, but once you run out, try to get some more wood and just spam build wood floors because that helps with the crafting level. And once you run out, just like break the bottom so the entire thing just gets destroyed. Wait, okay, let me just destroy all this. Yeah, and then just like you get all your wood back, and then just repeat the process until you get to level 25. That deer is eating soil. Eat it in heaven. Yep. This one's actually the most time-consuming one. I've spent like almost an hour, and I'm only level 22. Alright, finally done. Alright, so we got all these done. Now what about mining? This is actually one of the easiest ones. You have to come to these colossal statues, which are right here. Now you just need to go here. Now you go take a nice left, and you should be in this cave, which this is the base of my private server. There's like a bunch of coal. This is the best place to farm steel, blue steel, dark steel, because you need steel for them. You need steel for dark steel and blue steel, so it's the best place to grind. Now there is a bear here, so I recommend getting the Friend of the Forest Rebirth, which I don't personally I don't have. Now, just need to kill this guy, don't worry. I do have a dark steel sword, but I am lagging. Alright. Now, the boulder itself should give you a bunch of XP. The iron ore gives you a bunch of XP too. Now, once you get this iron ore, now here's another good thing about having a private server. Right, just get this. Now, because of all the cabbages you've farmed earlier, just heal. Or wait until the combat is gone and just rejoin. And because it's a private server, and if there's no one else in the server, you rejoin. By the way, I recommend you guys have a bed right near the boulder. Obviously, the intro scene is going to take a while. Now, because you rejoin, you have all your health back, and because it's a private server, it just reloads the entire world from scratch. So the bear is here, all the stones here, the iron's here. Just need to repeat this. So the iron. I'd recommend getting the iron. The stone, don't get it if you don't need it. Oh my god, that's a jackpot right there. That's a jackpot. Alright, rejoin real quick. By the way, the strategy is great for getting iron. Oh, and there we go. My level increased, and also, this is a very great tactic on getting iron. That's an easy rebirth. Well, now I'm screwed. Where am I? My bed spawn. No, I wasted it on joining this server. Uh, I also realized I have actually never seen a rebirth token. Yeah, they look like these. They're quite epic, actually. Guys, I'm gonna mine this tree of a rebirth token. I'm now gonna buy the survivalist. Bye, guys. I'm now gonna do this like 50 times.